Why, hello, all of you beautiful viewers. And you may have seen this level title and was like, but iPop, that's not the standard name for a level. Well, you're correct. This is a different kind of level, extent 0. So this video is going to be fairly long, because we're just going to get into it. Going to read a lot of levels. So if you're one that likes long videos, this is for you. Extent 0. Notice this is a very unfamiliar part of the backrooms. You see, this was supposed to be documented years ago, but certain authorities of our group refused to let this out into the public because this level defies all logic in the backrooms. Survival difficulty 6. Very unsafe, extremely unsecure. Entities are hidden, but they exist. This isn't your average hazardous level. This level defies all reasoning in the backrooms. No one knows if this level is even connected to the backrooms. Extent 0 is a lengthy corridor with red lights that flash on and off every 10 minutes. When the lights go out, flee as soon as you can, because there are foreign beings within that are exceedingly hostile. Because these creatures have unlimited stamina, it's advisable to keep fleeing until the lights come back on. At this level, liquid pain looks like almond water, so it's better to just ignore any food or drink you bring to this level will turn to ash and vanish instantaneously. Entities. These beings are not common in the backrooms, and you will never see them on normal levels. Torturers. Torturers are enormous monsters with 8 arms and 4 legs, a face nearly entirely covered in what appears to be concrete, the inability to hear but flawless vision, and the ability to wield a sharp knife. It will murder everything that moves without hesitation if it sees you. Firebugs. Firebugs are big birds. Are big bugs that can fly and spit fire at anything they see. These firebugs can hide in plain sight and could attack at any time. Entrances and exits. Entrances. It's nearly impossible to enter. Exits. Run towards the end of the hallway for 40 minutes and you will enter Extent 1. So, after each one of these levels, I'm just gonna kind of talk about it. This level is fairly short. I'm guessing it's so short because we know so little about the level, and it says it's nearly impossible to enter. But because we have, like, data on this level, which means that people have, like, entered in the past, so I wonder how they got the data back, which is probably easy because somebody just started running out of fucking fear, which I don't blame them for. And I don't know, maybe they just didn't want other people to get themselves into this, which makes sense. Yeah, this seems pretty cool so far, but now we're going to Extent 1. Extent 1. Notice, this is a very unfamiliar part of the backrooms. You see, this was supposed to be documented years ago, but certain authorities of our group refused to let this out into the public because this level defies all logic in the backrooms. Survival difficulty 1. Safe, secure, minimal entity count. Note, this page was deleted because of a stub. The entire page has been rewritten into a better version of the page. Description. Extent 1 is the second extent of the backrooms. It's a large house with food and water in the fridge, electricity, and a strong Wi-Fi connection. This level is the safest extent in the main 6, since it offers a break from the chaos in extent 0. There's a chance that you will encounter other wanderers in this extent, since it is safe. But there is a problem in this extent. If you stay in this extent for more than a day, you will suddenly get this feeling of wanting to explore more of the backrooms. This feeling will then over time become so overwhelming to the point that you will jump out of a window just to get to the next extent. Why this feeling occurs is because of an entity known as the Spot. For more information on this entity, visit the Entities section. Entities. The Spot. The Spot is a neutral, invisible entity that can only be identified through thermal energy. It looks like a big cold spot traveling in a very slow but steady pace. The only way you can repel this entity is with heat. Only way you can repel this entity is with heat. Anything that is above 19 degrees can repel this entity, and it'll possibly kill it, too. But unfortunately, this is temporary, and the entity will always come back from another cold area. And if the screen... I am sorry. If the screen on the thermal detector is completely blue, it's already too late. You will become red-green colorblind. The only colors that you will be able to see are blue, green, black, white, and purple. And on a good day, orange and yellow. There are no more documented entities in this extent. Colonies and outposts. There are no colonies nor outposts in this extent since it is pointless. This extent is presumed to be an outpost itself. Entrances and exits. Entrances. Run towards the end of the hallway for 40 minutes in extent 0 and you will end up here. Exits. To exit, just jump out of the window to end up in extent 2. Alright, so I'm still getting used to reading after a few months of having this channel even. And so I apologize for stumbling over words, and I don't feel like editing out every single one. So yeah, and I don't know. I feel like somebody had to have, ran towards the end of the hall, but I don't know how they would get back. Because if they ended up in this extent, then, I assume they would be able to get out of the back rooms, since it's fairly easy to get out. Just accept the place as your home, and it's like, wait, no. Not supposed to be happy. Get out of here. So yeah, I wonder what Extent 2 has in store. If it's still kind of another break level, or if it's just chaos again, but multiplied by 2. Anyway, enough talk. I'm sure you're tired of it already. Let's get into Extent 2. Oh, also, before I start this, the reason I'm not providing any images for these extents is because there are images. There are. It's just, since I'm reading so many in this video, I don't want to have to keep on going back and forth, so I'm just using my idle image. Again, we got the notice, and then Extent 2. Survival difficulty, 5. Unsafe, unsecure, entity infestation. Note, this page is remade. The old version is here. Description. Extent 2 is a photo-negative house that is twice as big as Extent 1. Almost anything that you touch in this extent will automatically make a body part vanish. Everything else that you touch doesn't. The only way to escape this extent is by walking out of the front door. This is highly difficult, unfortunately, since there are a plethora of entities here. The front door is locked from the outside, and breaking down the door is very difficult and risky. Since the noise from you breaking down the door will lure entities near you, it is recommended that you find an axe that has been saturated in liquid silence. This extent will automatically have one. Entities. Bloodloth. Bloodloths are arachnid creatures that crawl through the walls. They only attack when they're looked at, and when they do, they inject sodium hydroxide into you through its bite. Sodium hydroxide is a highly corrosive acid. More information is here. The only way that you can tell a bloodloth is near you is by the feeling of guilt. If you have the feeling of guilt following you all around this extent, that means that you're most likely carrying liquid pain with you. More facts about this entity. Bloodloths can be tamed with liquid pain. You can even tame a group of them. Bloodloths normally eat carpet, paint, and cotton. Bloodloths don't attack humans instinctively. When you tame a bloodloth, that gives you the ability to actually look at them. Lace plant. Lace plants are plants that grow from the floor of this level. They can grow from any type of floor, carpets, concrete, wood, even the ceiling. It is recommended that you only observe this plant from a distance, because if you're too close to the plant will grow over 6 feet tall. You will then be eaten. More facts about this entity. You can deadhead the lace plant just like the flowers in the front rooms, but you still have to do it from a distance. Deadheading this entity is the only way to kill it. It's recommended that you constantly observe the floor every 12 seconds, since one of the rooms in the house is infested with lace plants. Ingus. Have you ever seen something so terrifyingly ugly that you have to run away before it gets you? Well, Ingus is just that. Visually observing Ingus will make you go through a living nightmare before you die. Your eyes will disappear immediately, your skin will evaporate, and your internal organs will explode. The reason for this happening is because your body cannot handle observing this entity, which causes it to go through a major spasm. More facts about this entity. Ingus cannot be tamed. Ingus knows if you're blind or not. The immediate death. Immediate death is a dark squid-like creature that is over 7 foot tall and wears a long bathrobe. You'll only see it for a split second, then you'll die. More information about this entity is on this page, which I assume is a page specifically for the immediate death. Colonies and outposts. There are no colonies nor outposts in this level due to its nature. I'm assuming it means extent. Entrances and exits. Entrances. You can enter through a false window in extent 1 and go into the house adjacent to the house you exited. Exits. Leave by going through the front door. This will either take you back to extent 1 or you will enter extent 3. Okay, this is a pretty cool concept for extent 2. The immediate death seems just like a joke creature. It almost reminds me of the beast of level 5, if you know what that is. It's like a squid humanoid, but it doesn't instantaneously like murk you. And Ingus seems just like a joke creature. Just like the immediate death. But I like the lace plants in Bloodloth. The lace plant reminded me of like a piranha plant from Mario. Like the ones that will come out of pipes and are generally just nuisances. Yeah, but I wonder if it alternates between challenge level and break level. I guess we'll just see that with Extent 3 if it does that or not. Alright. Anyway, enough babbling on. Let's go to Extent 3. And here we find that notice again. Extent 3. Outside. Survival difficulty 6. Very unsafe. Very unsecure. Entity infestation. Description. Extent 3 is the outside of Extent 2. It is a dark void filled with a neighborhood of inverted houses. Random screams can be heard from the houses. It's unknown if these are screams from entities or survivors. There's also a white light that's in the sky. If you look at it, the light will engulf you and take you to either Extent 4 or kill you. Little information is known about this light. If you enter one of these houses, the immediate death will be waiting at the entrance and will kill you. It's rumored that if you walk for long enough in this extent, probably 89 minutes exactly, you will spawn in level 999, though this is very unlikely. Entities. Nearly all foreign entities cannot walk outside, and there's one entity that practically lives outside. The Marionette. The Marionette is an extremely hostile entity and shows no mercy when it claims its victim. It is constantly looking for prey, and can even fly, run at impossible speeds, and become invisible. It's constantly looking for prey, and obvious that this entity is highly dangerous just from its description. This entity is over 8 feet tall and has long arms that can grab things from a few feet to a few miles. This entity was originally seen eating a corpse of its last victim and making this really deep and eerie noise while doing so. Colonies and outposts. Why even bother? There's no point. Just stare at the light and pray that you can go home. Backrooms is supposed to be a purgatory that has the possibility of killing people, not a place with hotel rooms that has maximum comfort and luxury. You will always be in danger, no matter what. You can't run, you can't hide, you can't escape. Hope is dead here. If you venture the backrooms to the point where it takes you to a whole new part of this hellhole, you're hopeless. Entrances and exits. Entrances. Exit from the door of Extent 2. Exits. Walk for 89 minutes to level 999. Stare at the light in the sky to enter Extent 4. Just die. I liked it. I liked the level. The fact that it's like a game where if you try and go into one of the houses, right, the instantaneous death is just waiting. Just the immediate death is waiting for you. It's like a game where, like, they don't want you going in the houses, but they want it to be as creative as possible. Into why you can. So it's just a giant squid monster immediately kills you when you enter. I love it. Yeah, very good writing in this level. And I don't know if I delivered it very well or not. And I wonder what the screams are. I wonder if, like, we'll figure it out or if it'll just be forever unknown. Probably forever unknown. Anyway, I wonder what the likelihood is of going to the extent 4 after the light takes you. Really, really interesting. I love how each extent builds off of the next. Because with the hallway, it was almost like you were running down a... Fuck, what was it? It's almost like you're running down like an apartment complex hallway, it seems. And then you just like fast travel to your house. Who knows, maybe you're running down the Shanghai tunnels and get rescued and taken back to your fucking house. I don't know. Anyway, I have talked for entirely too long, but not said enough. But there's one thing I haven't said yet, and that is the Bite of 87. Because in this level, it's canon that apparently Marionette committed the Bite of 87 on multiple people. And yes, the picture of the Marionette is a FNAF picture, just grayscaled. Alright, well, I have talked for way too long. Time to go to extent 4. Alright, got the notice. It's always going to be there, I bet. Extent 4. Pessimism. Survival difficulty 1. And this has gone on for long enough. I'm begging you, please stop. Logs. These logs were written in 2019. Why do I even exist? Do sometimes ever just feel like someone else should have been born? Do you have depression and just cannot get out of it? No matter what. You can't get rid of this burning burden that has affected your life for so long. Days feel like months, months feel like years, and years feel like decades. If only there was something that could get me out of this living nightmare that we call the backrooms. End log. Log 2. 1/15/2019. I feel like I'm gonna fizzle out. Maybe this was deserved. Maybe this was supposed to be for me. Just an empty room. Just an empty room. Just an empty room. My life was a waste anyway. I just got divorced. Can't even find someone to love me. That's how I look. Work a dead-end job, going through a midlife crisis. I deserve this. I deserve it. End log. Description. Extent 4 is a white, small room. This extent is the smallest extent of the main 5. Only one person has entered and exited, but it seems like the person who wrote these logs has either gone insane or has unfortunately died, since we have not heard from them in 2 years. Apparently, if you accept your fate, you will end up in extent 5. Although very vague, this could mean that if this extent manages to completely rip your sanity away from you, then you will end up in extent 5. Calling these an outposts. If anyone knows how to translate this text, can you please do so? Alright, let's go. Also, because of the way binary works, if you're gonna try and get a number out of this, just type it in reverse of how I'm reading it. 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 fuck 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1. Fuck. Translate. Just end my life. I don't deserve to live anyway. Somebody who's watching this video, please fucking check that translation. Entrances and exits. Entrances. Stare at the light in the sky and extend 3 and you will end up here. Exits. Apparently this anonymous person says by accepting that this was gonna be my life, my fate, I am now in extent 5. Holy shit, dude. That fucking binary. Like, I can't translate it into text, but if I really wanted to, I could translate numbers from it. It's not that hard. But I'm gonna take a break for a while and then I'll continue reading. Shit. When I come back, we'll be on extent 5. Survival difficulty unknown. What is extent 6? Extent 6 was deleted. No one knows how or why this extent was somehow deleted from existence. But it just suffered the same fate as that level 379 did. This exotic part of the backrooms was supposed to have concrete information. How the main extent should have been. Extent 0, a long hallway with dangerous entities. Extent 1, a safe house. Extent 2, a photo-negative house. Extent 3, the outside of the photo-negative house. Extent 4, a small white room. Extent 5, floating islands. Extent 6, a mansion, no light, with a passageway to the front rooms. Theories have claimed that the boss in Extent 5 somehow deleted Extent 6 and completely alters Extent 5, or that page was deleted because of a stub and I had to remake the entire thing. Thanks. Though this makes sense, there's no way the boss could have just appeared out of thin air like that, since it didn't exist while information was being documented, or could it? The boss in Extent 6. We've done some more deep research into the boss, and we have concluded that the boss does have the ability to appear out of thin air, since every time that someone beats the boss in Extent 5, then picks up the boss's picture, and then gets transported to level 0, the boss almost immediately reappears again. Not only that, due to the boss's photo, the room that the boss was in could be a room in Extent 6, which means that it's the only left information in Extent 6, unfortunately. Although this theory is reasonable, how did Extent 6 get deleted in the first place? Well, it's unknown. Why was it deleted? Maybe the boss just got bored or something? Please, add theories in the comments, because we have none. Theories. I will copy and paste your theory from the comments sent to this page. I'll give credit, and I will answer your theory. Theory 1 by OM5551. Theory? My answer, yes. Alright. Why did I read that the way I did? Well, because Extent 5, there was none. I guess it was deleted because of a stub, so I couldn't read it. I'm extremely sorry. So, it does not have an entrances or exits section, and it doesn't even have an outpost and colonies. So it kind of broke the the actual consistency of these pages. Yeah. But that's fine. It was nonetheless an interesting level. But now we're on to a non-canon Extent 7. I think Extent 6 might have been non-canon, because there was a misspelling. Extent 7. Example for non... Wait, shit, that's contents. Extent 7. Example for non-canon levels. Survival difficulty 1. Description. Extent 7 is the 8th extent in the backrooms. It's a bizarre-looking museum that is 32 million square miles of rooms. This extent is also very cold, since there is no ceiling. Temperatures could drop from negative 12 degrees to negative 455, physically impossible temperatures. The temperature of outer space. No. This extreme temperature drop happens every 6 hours, so it is recommended that you get out of this extent as fast as possible. The only way to exit this extent is to pass 777 corridors in 4 hours. You cannot pass through the same corridor over and over again, since it restarts the process if you do. Only way to know if you are getting close to passing the amount of corridors is by the voices. Voices will repeat the number 7 over and over again until you find an exit. Once you find an exit, the voices will stop. Colonies and outposts. Colonies. Even though you have 4 to 6 hours to get out of here, why not chill with some colonies in this extent? The Warmers. Warmers are a friendly colony that will trade with anyone. They're only aggressive if you attack them. These people have a tolerance for this type of cool. If it ever becomes negative 455 degrees, they have special technology for that type of cool. 09ers. Zero Niners are not friendly and will only appear if you enter the same corridor more than 7 times. Things you need to know about the Zero Niners: will attack on sight, are not friendly with the warmers. They have dangerous weapons, spears, swords, and mainly melee weapons. They don't comprehend guns and other weapons besides melee. Outposts. Almost all of the outposts here have been abandoned or destroyed, unfortunately. The log. The log is an outpost made by a colony that was killed off by the Zero Niners years ago. This outpost is a red room with writing on the floor which says, "This place has been taken over by the partygoers." This is the only corridor that has stairs, which surprisingly leads up to a room. This room is 12 by 12 with a small candle in a corner of the room. The candle hasn't been burned out, which is surprising since this outpost has been abandoned for years now. The voided place. This isn't even an outpost. It's just a corridor with no floor. There have been theories that there was a colony here, but somehow the floor just fell. The theory doesn't make sense at all, but let's just roll with it. The video of the void. There was a recording of someone dropping a camera into the void, but it freezes 7 seconds in. 7 seconds later, screams can be heard, then buzzing from hornets, then demonic laughing, and lastly, silence. All of this happens chronologically, 7 seconds of each noise. The recording ends after the silence. There are unfortunately no more colonies at this point. What did I do? There are unfortunately no more colonies at this point since they have all been defaced by the Zero Niners. Entrances and exits. Entrances. There's a rare chance that if you beat the boss in Extent 5, you will end up here. Exits. If you pass 777 corridors in 4 hours, you will end up in Extent 8. Which there's no page 4. So, I'm assuming that's the end. For now. Anyway. Dude, people say the most dangerous animals in the world are the likes of jaguars, honey badgers, and elephants. No, you gotta worry about the O9ers. O9ers are the real dangerous ones there. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool concept for an extent. But I don't know if they'll go this far with the extents. Maybe they will. But yeah. Anyway, this video is getting a little lengthy. But I recall one thing that we did not touch on. I think it was an Extent 2 with the photo-negative house. I'm gonna go ahead and head to that page, which we didn't cover. Sorry, I had to cough. Object 17, liquid silence. Description. Liquid silence is a black, viscous liquid comprised from the remains of scream eaters, ethereal and hostile creatures only found in level 93. Large amounts of this liquid can induce spontaneous extreme fear in entities. And wanders within a 30-meter radius. Liquid silence is an incredibly unique substance due to its ability to absorb and store sound. Because of this, liquid silence is highly useful in a myriad of applications. Properties. Each particle of liquid silence contains a pocket dimension that can hold an amount of sound relative to the amount of liquid silence. 1 liter of liquid silence has the capacity to contain up to 191 decibels, which roughly equates to the power of a hand grenade. Once a particle of liquid silence has reached maximum capacity, it will lose its sound absorbent properties, completely applying an electrical current of 1 volt or more to liquid silence, causes a spontaneous temporary collapse of its pocket dimension. All stored sound is released within a very short span of time, measuring in microseconds. Removing the electrical current restores the pocket dimension instantly. Crystal oscillators can cause a rapid pulsing electrical current that repeatedly collapses and restores the pocket dimension, allowing for slow release of the stored sound, since a small amount escapes each cycle. Liquid silence dries and becomes a black powdery material when its temperature rises above 0 degrees Celsius. It bears a resemblance similar to charcoal powder, however it's grainier and tends to form in clumps. The powder form of liquid silence retains its sound absorbent properties. A strange and seemingly random property of liquid silence is its ability to induce fear within entities and wanderers in a close proximity. Around 20 to 30 meters with large amounts of the substance, causing extreme hysteria if one finds themselves within a meter. Even small amounts of liquid silence can produce a sense of uneasiness when near. However, products created using liquid silence have minimal to no effect, presumably due to dilution and other unknown processes. It seems phantoms utilize this fear mechanism in order to feed on their victims. Uses. Liquid silence can be combined with metals and other materials during the creation process to create silent versions. Silent rubber is often used to create shoe soles and gloves that create next to no sound when traveling around. In situations such as walking through leaves or handling loud objects, these shoes and gloves are invaluable to the average wanderer and are traded at a high price. Silent metals usually contain a black tint and are used in melee weaponry or utility tools. Silent iron crowbars are very useful, since the usual loud noises that occur when forcing open compartments and bludgeoning hostile entities are no longer created. Silent metal also has uses in firearms, where they can eliminate sound if built into the barrel and chassis of a weapon. Liquid silence is also a very powerful explosive weapon. Repurposed Smiler canisters can be filled with liquid silence at up to 89 liters. At maximum sound capacity, 89 liters of liquid silence is equivalent to 1 ton of TNT. Within the Smiler canister pocket dimension, this immense explosive powder is quite portable and presents a serious danger. Rarity. Liquid silence is an extremely hard to acquire silent substance. It can only be harvested from destroyed scream eaters, which merely killing is a task in and of itself. Scream eaters are also rare entities themselves, and a single scream eater contains only 50 to 40 liters of liquid silence. Coupled with its innate and unique and useful properties, liquid silence is an expensive product that is almost never to be traded in its liquid form. Amongst minor groups or people, only large groups, or ones with far-reaching influence, can access pure liquid silence, and often create products utilizing it, which are later traded to the general population across the backrooms. Well, that was some shit. Liquid silence sounds something like if it ever got into the front rooms or just reality, a lot of criminals would be utilizing it, because think about it. If you were able to make a fully decked out silent outfit, you could rob someone's home so fucking easily. If you were just if they were asleep, even better. All you really had to worry about then is like them waking up. My question is, how, like, to what extent does liquid silence work? Does it work like if it only directly touches an object? Or what if the object you're touching moves around some other object, so it's create noise? Does it work in that situation? I don't know, it's interesting. Because you gotta think, how far does it, like, work for? I don't know. But that's about all the time that I got for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this long beast of a video. And until next time, I have been iPopRiz, and my jaw feels like it just ran a marathon, but for reading. And to be fair, it kind of did. I love all of you viewers, or listeners, because, you help the channel out, and there wouldn't be a channel without you. So, maybe subscribe if I've earned it. Comment, tell me how I did, or just stick around for more. I have been iPopRiz, and until next time, keep it poppin'. I will see all of you later.